Eno Extreme Media UJ. Subscribe for all updates.
On behalf of the Electoral Commission, it is my great honor to welcome you today to the Electoral Commission office grounds at Lubowa, where we are conducting a very important exercise for the nomination of candidates for the upcoming presidential elections in our country. This ground where we are is the proposed home for the Electoral Commission. We therefore found it befitting to conduct this important process on these our home grounds. I wish to thank you for accepting our invitation to come and witness this important exercise in the growth of democracy in the country. The nomination of presidential candidates is not only a pivotal activity on our electoral roadmap, but also a critical moment in our country's political and democratic journey, as the presidency represents the highest office in the land. Following our electoral roadmap, the Commission designated the period from Monday 11th of August 2025 to Wednesday 24th September 2025 for the collection of nomination forms and guidelines for nomination of candidates for the 2026 presidential elections. As of September 2025, which is yesterday, a total of 225 presidential aspirants had collected the prescribed forms for the submission of supporter names and signatures. The law requires presidential aspirants to obtain support of not less than 100 persons who are registered voters from not less than 98 districts, which forms 2/3 of all the districts or cities of Uganda. By the same date, 41 of these aspirants had duly returned the completed forms to the Commission. In accordance with the relevant electoral laws and guidelines, the Commission has subjected all the submitted forms to a verification process. Following this exercise, and as of yesterday, the following political parties or organizations have been found to be in compliance with the above legal requirement and have accordingly been issued with the certificates of compliance to enable them undertake the next relevant procedures leading presentation of their flag bearers before the Commission for nomination today. These are the National Resistance Movement, Conservative Party, the National Peasants Party, the Forum for Democratic Change, and the National Unity Platform. The verification process for the remaining submitted supporter signatures is still ongoing. The Commission will continue to review each submission and will grant clearance to aspirants as and when they meet the prescribed minimum requirements. I wish to reiterate, the Commission is committed to ensure that this nomination exercise is conducted with utmost integrity, transparency, and the highest level of professionalism. Accordingly, over the course of this nomination period, each aspirant will be afforded a fair and equal opportunity to submit their credentials and demonstrate or prove their eligibility in accordance with the established legal and constitutional requirements. I wish to assure our stakeholders that our program is designed to facilitate swift conduct of the nomination exercise given that the bulk of the nomination documents, that is, the list of supporters, have been verified by the Commission before coming here. I wish to emphasize the following. 1. Aspiring candidates will be required to be physically present and to submit all additional requisite documents for verification. The Commission will, after scrutiny and upon satisfaction that the requirements have been fulfilled, declare the aspirant duly nominated. Secondly, the Commission has made provision for each nominated candidate to briefly address the public or the nation through the media at the media center that has been set up at this nomination venue. Thirdly, upon successful nomination, candidates who wish to meet with their supporters to launch their manifestos are advised to organize and conduct such meetings in full compliance with the traffic regulations and laws governing public assemblies. We want to reiterate, no processions are permitted on public roads, markets, public health facilities, schools, and so on and so forth. While you have a right as a candidate to engage with your supporters, we should be cognizant and respectful of the rights of other people who have a right also to use those facilities as they go about their day-to-day activities. So I want to appeal to all aspirants and their supporters, please follow the guidelines, follow the instructions as given to you by the Uganda Police Force to ensure that the whole nomination exercise, even after nomination, is conducted and remains so in an atmosphere and environment of peace and stability. Fourthly, upon conclusion of the nomination exercise, the Commission will meet all candidates or their agents from the 25th to the 27th of September 2025 for the purpose of harmonizing their campaign programs, after which candidates' campaigns will commence on the 29th of September and run until the 12th of January 2026. The Commission therefore calls on all participants, agents, all participants or aspirants, their agents, supporters, and the general public to uphold the values of peace, dignity, and mutual respect throughout the nomination process. And most importantly, on the upcoming campaign period, when the candidates will begin to traverse the entire country as they drum up support from their supporters or for their aspirations. It is our desire as the Electoral Commission that the entire electoral process be conducted in a manner that is civil, respectful, tolerant of other people's views, and ensure that we have peaceful elections in our country. With that, I now wish to declare the official opening of the nomination exercise for candidates for the office of President of the Republic of Uganda. I thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Lord Chairperson of the Electoral Commission. And let us receive the first aspirant for the 2025-2026 general election, Mr. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibuhaburwa. And the protocol will lead the aspirant to his seat. We may take our seats, please. Let's take our seats, please. And Lord Chair, I hand over to you. To proceed.
Thank you. Oh, we are informed the first aspirant is here. Can we have his nomination papers presented to the chairman, who is the returning officer for presidential nominations? Can pass them over.
So for the people that are watching what is happening here, the nomination paper of the aspirant is being verified by the commission. The commission is checking for the declaration of consent by the aspirant. The commission is checking for proof of minimum formal education of advanced level standard or senior 6. The commission is checking for proof of registration as a voter and for the proposer and the seconder. The commission is also checking that the right photos for purposes of the ballot paper have been attached. The commission will also be checking and is checking for compliance with Section 10 of the Presidential Elections Act, Section 10(1), Section 10, subsection Clause 3 of the Presidential Elections Act, which speaks to the proof that the aspirant submitted the required number of supporters, at least 100 from 2/3 of the districts in Uganda, the minimum of those being coming to 98 districts, and the minimum number of those supporters being 9,800. And the commission also checked to confirm that the aspirant has paid the non-refundable fee of 20 million Uganda shillings. And checking as well to see that in the checklist there has been an appointment of the official agent. So that is what is happening for the interest of those seated here, our guests, and those that are following this exercise from wherever you are in the country and beyond. So there is a team here, as you can see, the team of the staff of the commission that are checking all those particulars as has been outlined.
As a duly nominated candidate, Museveni Yoweri Tuhaburwa Kaguta, you will be required to A, appoint an official agent who will coordinate your campaign meetings and media program, and also attend meetings on your behalf where necessary. Secondly, you will avail the commission with a schedule of your campaign meetings and media program as soon as practicable to facilitate the smooth harmonization of all the candidates' campaign programs countrywide. And thirdly, you will sign a memorandum of understanding with the Electoral Commission on compliance with the harmonized campaign program timelines and guidelines. The law requires that upon nomination, the Electoral Commission shall avail the National Voters Register in a soft copy to the candidate. I hereby hand over the National Voters Register in soft copy form to your agent. After the business here, there are other two functions. One, we shall hand over to you your security vehicle. Secondly, you also address the press or the media in a designated area where you'll be ready to, if you want. I think that is all for now.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tuchaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo sanyusa okubalaba amannya agange Seeka Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde musomereddwa tunywa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba, tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulombeddwa. Abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombereddwa, ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala. Neetaase enamba yange yeeno eri 0707763711. Nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku ddwa ng'olina ebizibu, viza zibuze, amaka gakolongotana, sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo, ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go, ebyo byokka bijja kummala, nja kukulombera edduwa, ojja kutereera. Olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa ey'awamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Salaamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.